Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. James DePelisi here with the Broward County Crime Commission. We have an exciting interview for you today with Attorney Mark Seiden, one of the most revered and respected attorneys in South Florida for close to 40 years. We're joined by him in preparation for our upcoming webinar on September 30th, next Wednesday, regarding our Stand Your Ground and Self-Defense panel. Welcome to the program, Mark. How are you today?
I'm great, Jim. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. In a minute or less, if you can tell the audience a little bit about yourself, and because you've done some phenomenal things.
Well, I graduated from the University of Miami, and the same week I joined the Metro-Dade Police Department. I stayed there for 11 and a half years. I was a sergeant. I spent a good bit of time in the Headquarters Detective Bureau and also as a firearms instructor. During that period of time, I testified as an expert witness in several shooting cases. As a lawyer, I defended a number of self-defense shooting cases, including police shootings, and I was appointed to Governor Scott's Stand Your Ground committee about 3 years ago.
Fantastic. So you're participating in the first panel of the morning next Wednesday on September 30th regarding the emotions and legalities of Stand Your Ground and self-defense. Why do you feel this panel is going to be so important for both advocates and people that are against Stand Your Ground? What do you think is going to be so relevant about this panel?
Well, I don't think that most people understand what Stand Your Ground is. It is not a license to kill. It is a license to protect yourself and avoid a lengthy trial in a good shooting. When I say good shooting, I mean a shooting that is warranted.
Right. And how does that debate play out with everything that's going on in the world today in the 21st century, in your opinion?
Well, it's the legalities of Stand Your Ground are such that someone who is in reasonable fear of their life does not have to retreat or run from the threat. They can use force up to and including deadly force to protect themselves. And rather than go through a trial, if they are charged, they can go to a hearing without a jury, just in front of a judge, present the facts of the case, and hopefully avoid prosecution.
That's very interesting. Well, I want to thank you for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, go to www.browardcrime.org to register, or dial us at 754-423-1976. There will be 3.5 CEU credit hours and continuing legal education hours as well. That's www.browardcrime.org or 754-423-1976. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.